Hi guys, this is Brittany, and I just wanted to show y'all my hair. I thought it was really cute. I just went and had it done. I like it. I think my husband's gonna like it too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. He likes when I get my hair done. What are you doing? Oh, and I got, my kids are just running around. They're cute. This one's name is Brom. And then we have Erica on the other side of the room over there. But anyways, he's being a little stinker poot. But I just wanted to show y'all my hair, and I thought that it was really cute. And then I did myself some makeup. I've got some, what is it? It's Moodstruck, let's see. Hang on a minute. I always forget. It's Moodstruck, not moon. Not like a full moon or anything. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? A full moon. Okay. But anyways, it's Moodstruck Addiction, and I love it. I just love it. And it's palette too. And I did a little bit of Honorable, and I did some Romantic, and then I actually switched on over to palette 3, and I did a little bit of Irate, and I think it turned out great. I mean, I love a dramatic eye. And then I did some Moodstruck 3D fiber lashes, and they've got them two tubes. They got them 2 tubes, and you just do 1, 2, and then you do 1 again. And so it's basically like, this short, or no, wait a minute, long, short, long. Okay, so it's long, short, long. You just put on that transplanting gel, and then after you get that done on there, then you put on these fibers, and I think my hair is actually coming off a little bit. Let me fix that again. There we go. Okay, I got some in my mouth. Okay, anyways, I got these, these Moodstruck fiber lashes here, and what you do is you just put on, this first coat, and then you put on this second one, and then you go back to that first one again, and you put that back on, and it turns out really pretty. Like I've done 2 on both of these. Like I did this one once, and I did this one. And then as this one was drying, because I was doing this one, I did this one. And then once I was doing this one, this one was drying, so I went ahead and I did this one after this one. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I went ahead and I got them done. And, they look really pretty. I think they look wonderful. Because my husband, he just likes them long lash girls. Oh, he loves them. He likes when I get all pretty. And, I like to get pretty for him. So, because sometimes he might, take me out and things like that. But, because we don't get to do that often. But then I went ahead and I got, I forgot to tell y'all that I did, I did my base coat with, on my face. I went ahead and I did, let's see, I don't even know where I put it. Sometimes I think I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to me. There it is. It's Younique Mineral Touch Cream Foundation, and it's wonderful stuff. It's beautiful. It's got good coverage and everything, because, I got all them pimples and things like that, and I got to cover them up. So I went ahead and I did that, and I did just one, like little swipings all over the place. And it covered everything. I mean, I got like I said, I got them pimples, and I got me some freckles all over my nose and underneath my eyes and things like that, because I go out in the sunlight all the time, and sometimes I just forget to put my sunscreen on, and I get really burnt when I do that, and I kind of look like a dang tomato, and my husband, he's all the time saying, oh, honey, you got to put on some sunscreen or you're going to be blistered. You don't want to be blistered and have them this is horrible. So then, after I got my hair all over the place too. It's coming, I think it's just coming out. Maybe I put too much dye on it, I don't know. And then I got this Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, and it's in the color Velour, and I love it, because they've got Scarlet in this one, and then there's another one I use, and it's called Organza. And then this one that I use here is called Velour. I mean, it's like every one of my favorite types of fabric. I love it. I mean, it's just like all them luscious fabrics and everything, you know, because like, well, yeah, Scarlet ain't really a, I guess that's more color, you know, like Scarlet O'Hara and things like that. I guess, you know, I think she's named after the color red. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is, you know. Oh, yeah, because, you know, like the scarlet letter. And then I've got, you know, this velour and stuff like that. I love them pants. I tell you what, they are so soft. You know, I just love me some velour pants. And then, what I do with that other one? Oh, and, you know, organza, it is gorgeous on a dang fall dress, like a ball gown, you know, like, because I love ball gowns. I love anything that's, you know, like glittery, and I love, you know, like shiny, and anything that's like, you know, see-through, because that's just sexy and everything to me, and my husband, he thinks that's sexy too. I mean, he loves things that are like, you know, pretty and lacy on me, and I just love them. So, because, you know, it makes you feel like a woman. It just makes you feel like a gorgeous woman, like you're gonna go to, you know, Hollywood and walk the, you know, go to the red carpet and things like that. And see, that's how come I wear my earrings like this. I love, you know, I'm big on big everything, you know, because I've got these earrings that are real big, and see, they're real shiny. I don't know if you can see how shiny they are, but they are shiny. See, look there, they shine like diamonds, and it, you know, it's like it's all glittery and stuff, because I like glitter. You know, everybody always says, "Oh, honey, I think you was a raccoon when you was, you know, what they call them first lives." Oh, what is that? You know, when you're here and then all of a sudden you die, and then when you come back as something that you were something first, and then well, I don't really know. Oh yeah, somebody just hollered it out. Yeah, oh yeah, my daughter over there, she just hollered it out. She said reincarnation. Like, it's not like carnation's not like the flower, but it sounds like that. But it's not. It's not like a flower. I wasn't a flower. I was reincarnated from like a raccoon. So, and you know, they like shiny things. They like anything that's shiny. I mean, they will eat anything that is shiny. They'll just pick it right up and they put it right in their mouth. And I tell you what, I would do the same thing if I was one of them dang things too. And I mean, I would. Because I love glitter so much. I like shiny things. I do. They're so they're shiny. I mean, I love them. Sometimes I even pour glitter on my dashboard of my car, and I get in trouble because my husband, he don't like that, because he says that sometimes when he's sitting in the air conditioner, you know, it starts blowing and everything, and it gets all in his eyeballs, and it really, he don't like that. And I'm like, I would just wear glitter in my eyeballs all day long if I could. But nobody, I guess, likes to have glitter in their eyes. Now, I do. I even got glitter on top of my eyes here. Look, see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see it when I shake my head? Because it's all I'm telling you, I love glitter. I love it. You know, if mine, I would name myself Glitter or Shiny or something like that. Because that is just, I love it. Let me see here. What else did I do? We talked about my Amazing Face Powder, my Amazing Face Cream, and then we talked about, what would we talk? We talked about my earrings, because see what I'm talking about here. Look what I'm talking about. And they're flowers, you know, because I like flowers too. I love them. I love flowers. And then let's see here. Yeah, I'm telling you what, just baby Jesus, when he created, well, I guess he didn't create them. I guess it was God, but he created flowers, and I'm telling you what, them dang things smell good, and they're pretty, and they come in them prettiest colors, and sometimes they're so soft, like them fabrics that I like. You know how I told you that I like that organza, and I like that velour because it's soft, because I like the way things feel, and I like to silk on them like this because it makes me feel good, and it puts good vibes in my body, and it just makes me happy, because I mean, you gotta be happy. And I tell you what, when you put on makeup, it makes you happy. Doesn't it make you happy? Don't you just feel that come from that screen? I mean, it's just coming right out of the screen. Look at there. It's just falling right out of my mouth and out of the screen and onto you, and you are going to be happy and have a good night because you're watching me. Now, let me tell you, So anyways, what I was saying was, oh, you know, I went off on the subject. I was talking about my husband and the glitter in that car. And I'm telling you, I love to have glitter on that car dashboard because when I'm driving down into the sunset, I mean, it just glistens like it's heaven in there. It just glistens. And let me tell you, I love things that remind me of heaven and Jesus and God. And I love them, and because they're beautiful and shiny stuff, you know, it's just so heavenly. I can't even tell you enough. But anyways, you know, and I love makeup. I love anything that's shiny and pretty. And I'm telling you what, makeup makes you pretty. I don't care what anybody says. It makes you pretty. It makes you absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous and beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I tell you what, I see I made up a new word. I made up a new word. Okay, I had to look myself in there. I'm sorry. Hang on a minute. I'm about to lose my new hairdo. Okay, but anyways, I was talking about, I got, what happened? Let's see. Oh, I did that Moodstruck eye stuff. Maybe I already talked about that, but I'm going to tell you about it again because I love it. I love it. I mean, I would do a song and dance. Well, I could probably do a song. I love Moodstruck Addiction. Shadow palette number 2. I love it. I'm telling you. And let me see here. What color do I have? Today I went ahead and I did, because I have palette 2 and I have palette 3, and I'm going to get me palette 1. You just wait. I'm going to get it and then I'm going to show it to you. And it's wonderful. Okay, so what I did was I took, let's see here. Let me calculate what I did. It wasn't peppy, it wasn't perplexing, it wasn't cocky, because I ain't cocky about nothing. I mean, I'm sweet. I'm sweet as a Georgia peach. I did, now it wasn't blissful, but man, that is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Let me show you this. This is blissful. Do you see that? It is just shining. It is just shining. As my husband says, like a diamond in a goat's ass. And I probably shouldn't say that because that's not a nice word to say. But sometimes things just need a little bit of that emphasis on them. You know, so like, it is shiny like a diamond in a goat's ass. Let me tell you. And then I did honorable. Honorable's what I did because I am honorable. I ain't a judge or nothing, so don't get me wrong. I ain't a judge. I mean, you can't, I guess you could call me honorable, but, no, maybe you better not, because that might confuse people, and then would be in trouble with the law, because if I ain't an honorable, you know, judge or something, people might get a little ticky about that. But, I am, well, you know, I am honorable inside. I'm honorable, but I'm not, you know, like a judge with a little, you know, them little hammers and things. I'm not like that. Okay, because I can't put nobody away in no prisons. And I don't even like that. I don't even like prisons because I just don't think they're nice. I really don't. I don't think they're nice. And I think bad things happen in there. I have heard some things, and I'm pretty sure that bad things happen in there, and that ain't nowhere where I want to be. So I don't want to be no honorable, you know, gavel and everything, like, you know, them hammers. I don't know if y'all know what a gavel is, but it's technically it's a hammer. And I don't want to put no hammer down. But anyways, I did honorable here. I did that, and I put that like all around, right in there. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? I put it all right in there, and then I took it and I did it right around in there too. Yeah, because it was just, and it's beautiful. And let me tell you, this is powdery stuff, but if you take a wet brush, not like a paintbrush, because we don't want, okay, now we don't want to paint on our makeup, because that is a no-no. You don't use so much that you got to paint it on, okay? We ain't one of them street walking ladies, and we don't want to look like that, okay? All right, we want to be, what they say? A lady in the street and a freak in the bed. But I'm telling you, you don't want to be recognized as one of them ladies who's a freak on the street, okay? So, what I did, again, is I took my little brush, and let me see if I can find her. Let's see, where are you, Carla? Okay. Well, I think this is, I don't think this is I think this is Charlotte. This ain't Carla. Carla, where you go, baby? Here's my Carla. This is Carla right here, and she's got two sides to her, you know. Like, see that right there? She got two sides. She got this little bitty one right here. Can you see? I'm gonna do what them fancy people on the videos do. Watch this. Do you see right there? I don't know if you can see it or not. This is Carla. Okay. And then on the other end here, and on the other, and I'm taking, okay. Now, baby doll, you're gonna have to be quiet because I'm trying to do video here. All right. You're gonna have to quiet down because I know you're excited about this just as much as I am, but you're just gonna have to calm down, all right, baby? Because if you don't, I'm gonna have to whip your buns, all right? Okay. And you don't want me to have to whip your buns. I don't like to whip buns. I don't like to whip buns. I don't like to holler and stuff like that because I don't think it's godly like. But anyways, I wanted to show you Carla here. This is Carla. See there? And Carla does amazing work on my eyes. She does amazing work on my eyes. But anyways, and I've had to, you know, you don't want to scare her because you don't want to put too much on there. So you got to talk really sweet to her. This is Carla. Okay, so what I do is I say, Carla, we are going to work together on this, honey. And we're going to get this on there, honey, babe. Okay, so that what hang on, sometimes I get really excited and then I stutter. So I'm going to calm down a minute. Okay. Anyways, this is Carla, and I take her and I dip her in a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water, okay? And I mean, it's like magic. You have never seen nothing like this until you have tried it yourself, and you're going to have to. I'm telling you right now, you need to put your Carla, whoever your Carla is, you need to put her in some water, okay? And water her down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take you a paper towel or something, and sometimes I take me a wash rag, and I just hold it in my hand like this, and I go back and forth, just back and forth. Yeah, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then what that does is it just leaves it a little bit damp, okay? So you don't want it sopping wet, okay? You don't want it sopping wet. You don't want to have to go in and clean up your eyeballs with a towel or one of them there, what is them things? Sham wows. You don't want to have to go in and lay a sham wow on top of your eye because it's just, it's not good, okay? So don't do too much. But then what you do is you take your Carla here, and then you take it in that honorable, and you just kind of barely, you know, like you wiping a baby's butt. You gotta be super soft with them, okay? And then you just, what that is that's packing, okay? That's called packing, and it ain't like hanging on to your pistol, because I'm telling you, now I have a pistol that I pack, and it ain't like the same kind of packing, okay? Mine's purple, by the way, in case you want to know. I love purple, but you know, it's the color Younique and everything like that, and that's the best color to have. I also heard that's like one of your big chakras, like the highest power chakra there is. You know, like when your mind opens up and stuff like that, and you got all this good vibes coming in, and then you're like you're like one of these guru people who has everything good going inside them all the time. Okay, but anyways, let me get back to this. Okay, so you take your Carla, and then you just kind of barely dab her in there, like I said, just like you're patting a baby's butt, like, you know, like baby's butt with powder, okay? And then you take that and you get that right in there, okay? Right in there. Right there, okay? And then you kind of go like this a little bit because sometimes you get a little bit too much and it falls underneath them eyeballs right there. And I think they call that fallout. I think they call it, not like Fall Out Boy, not like the musicians, okay? This is just like something that happens. It ain't singing, okay? You ain't gonna be having singing going on under there. But I tell you, sometimes I do think this stuff sings to me because it's just beautiful. But then what I do is I take my Carla again and I dip her back into the water, and then I just kind of swirl it around, you know, just swirl it around, swirl it around, swirl it around, just swirl it around like that, and then I clean it out that way. And excuse me, I got the burps today. I mean, come on. Tonight's dinner was really good. I mean, it was really good. So, you know, sometimes it just comes back up, and that's so it can remind you. But, anyways, then I took a little bit of this romantic, you know, like this, like romantic, like how you get with your husband, you know, when you get romantic and stuff like that with the laces and, you know, stuff. So then you take this, and then you just just poke it in like that, okay? You know, like if you can poke it in like that, alright? That's exactly what you do. That's what you do, and that's how come my eyes is popping. You see that? You see how they just pop? Watch it. See? I'm telling you. It's good stuff. And then what you do is, I took this and then I closed it, okay? Because then I went to my number 3 palette. And what time it is? Okay. It's getting kind of late out. But anyways, I just want to go ahead and I wanted to go ahead and do this for you because I know it's late, but I think it's important that you know how to achieve this look because I'm loving it right now. I could wear this to church or anywhere I wanted to. And Walmart, I'm telling you what, I bet you tons of people will say, girl, how in the world did you get them eyeballs looking like that? Them's gorgeous. And I will just say, it's unique. It's just unique. Not like it's unique as in it's, you know, it's different. No, it's unique with like a U, like Y-O-U, and a neek. Because it's, you know, a neek. But, you know, it's unique. Unique. Not the letter U, because it ain't like it's different. It's unique because it's U, Y-O-U, and then neek. Neek. Okay? Neek. Got that? Okay. But anyways, you all knew that anyways because you're watching this video and you just want to see a bit more about Younique. So, but I have to tell people like that in Walmart because they just don't understand. Sometimes you go in there and it just ain't as high society. So, you know, you have to, not that you have to talk down or nothing like that, but sometimes they're just not worldly like we are. So anyways, I went ahead and this is palette number, it's number 3, okay? It's number 3. And then what I did is I took a little bit of number 3. I said number. Kind of like that, was that Paula Deen who says that? Oh, I love Paula Deen. Oh, I love her. But anyways, I said number, but it's number, okay? But anyways, I took a little bit of this Irate, and it's like blacky black, you know, like coal, like from the coal trucks, you know, like if your husband's a coal miner. We got a lot of it on the outside of our house because the coal mines are close to us, and sometimes, you know, when they take them big semi trucks by, you know, when they go back and forth like this, and then they zoom, you know, back and forth like that on that big highway out there. Sometimes it blows out their truck and it gets all over my siding out there, and I gotta go out there with a big old wash brush and everything, and it just gets nasty, you know. But I probably could have even used some of it on the sides of my, you know, like rub it in and just like go like this outside. You know, I never thought about that. I probably could do that. But anyways, I took that Irate, and that's how I made that smoky, you know. And I actually take the other end to Carla here, and that's how you do that, because you just. Okay, did you get that? I did it fast because I'm showing you how I do it. But it's slow motion. It's like this. Just like that, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I had to keep, you know, I had me some fried chicken earlier and that grease is just getting in my throat. But anyways, then, okay. You know, sometimes that just happens. It's just human nature. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I did lashes, and I did my Moodstruck eyeshadow, because I love it, I'm telling. See, it looks like, you know, when you go down the fabric aisle at Walmart, and you see all that stuff that's like shiny, you know, it's that see-through stuff, and it's shiny inside. I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself in this instead of looking at you. But anyways, I'll go ahead and I'll move on to the lips because we're getting a little bit, you know, long here. So, but this is from Younique as well, and it's called Stiff Upper Lip. Hang on, I'm reading it in the Stiff Upper Lip Stain, and it's Moodstruck Minerals 2. See? Oh, I got things under my fingernails. I'm so sorry. Oh, Lord Jesus, I'm sorry. Okay. But anyways, I got, you know, Moodstruck Minerals Stiff Upper Lip Stain from Younique. And that is in the color Sleek. Can you see that? Can you see it? I want you to be able to see it. I don't know. Can you see that? It says Sleek. S-L-E-E-K. Sleek. Okay. I forgot how you spelled it for a second. But anyways, what you do, and there goes my hair again. Lord, I tell you. Okay. So what you do here is then you take this out, and you see that? Do you see that? It looks kind of like, oh gosh, it looks kind of like, oh, that looks like stuff you'd see at the slaughterhouse. But that's my favorite color right there. But that's what it reminds me of because of the color. But it ain't. They don't use that. But it's see, it's beautiful. You know, and I love it because you just tap a little bit on. You know, you don't want to use too much because if you do, then it starts to like run out your lips, and that's just never good for anybody. But did you hear that? Anyways, I think maybe I shook it or something. But I got that on me. Hang on. Pause. Right, let's see. Okay, good. It comes right off if you don't let it dry. I have to make sure I tell them that. Okay, but anyways, yeah, it comes right off if you wash it, and it won't dry on you. As long as you wash it off right away, you know. But what it does is it like stains your lips. See there? Can you see it? What do I got on me? Oh, I must have got some of that on my face. You know what? Because I covered up with that cream, that Moodstruck cream Scarlet stuff, and put that Velour back on you. And nobody even know difference. But anyways, what I did was I put that stain on there. And I put it on pretty good. But I didn't put too much on, because if you put too much on, you don't want it to run, okay? And what I did before I did that is, now I don't have any Younique, you know, pencils and stuff. So what I use is this right here. Is it, let's see, that right there. You see that? That's just one of them pencils, okay? Just one of them pencils you get anywhere at the drugstore. And what I did is I put that on so that it doesn't hardly run. And that does good. It does good. And you know, sometimes I use this color on my eyebrows too, because I love it. I love it. But anyways, I take that stain, and then I just kind of do a, and I blow on it. And then what happens is it dries. And then you can do, hang on, I'll spit on myself. Hang on a minute. There we go. Okay. And then what happens is it dries, and you go, and you kiss your husband. You can kiss anybody. You can kiss, I don't care who you kiss. You could kiss anybody and it won't come off. If you've got yourself a man that's on the side, which is not good, girl, because I'm telling you, if you do, you better stop that stuff. But if you've got one on the side and you wanted to kiss him, ain't nobody going to know that your lips was on his cheek. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. But anyways, and like I said, that ain't good. So don't do that, okay? You need to stop that right now if that's what you're doing with your life, okay? Because you got a husband at home who's probably providing for you, and he's probably paying all your bills, and you're out there messing around, and you ain't needing to be doing that. You need to stop it right now, okay? And that makes me kind of aggravated, but hang on, I need to, okay, I'm all right now, all right, because we won't get all that ugliness out, because we putting on this makeup so that we can be beautiful, and we're going to have to get all that ugliness out, because I like to be happy. I like it to be flashing from my body, okay? All right, now, what I've done here is I've got that lip stain, okay? And then what I did is I took this Lucrative Lip Gloss, and it's Moodstruck Minerals, okay? And that's by Younique too, okay? It's, oh, I'm sorry, I'm bumping the table. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on, let me get myself, okay? All right, okay. All right, now, you take this, and then you put it right on top of your stain. You see that? You put it right on top. And let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. It's flat as a flitter. See there? It's just flat as a flitter. It ain't big or nothing. It's just flat as a flitter. And then you just take it and you go like that. Get it all on there. You know, and you don't want too much because you don't want it to all smush off, because it is lip gloss. Okay, and things that stick to it. Sometimes I get my hair across it, and I tell you what, girl, that is the most horrible thing. And my phone, I tell you, it has been just, I'm gonna have to get me a new charger or something. I don't know how come it keeps doing that, but you see, it's, you know, it's like Tiffany's color. It's the color of Tiffany's, because I love Tiffany's. You know, I love Tiffany's. I love diamonds and shiny. But anyways, I got here chicken grease. But I've got this lucrative lip gloss here, and you just take that, like I said, it's flat as a flitter, and it even has a little mirror on the back of it. It ain't like one of them shiny mirrors that's glass or anything. It's just got just enough mirror where you can look at yourself, and you can tell where you're putting that on. Okay, you see what I'm doing there? Okay, all right. I think that's good enough tutorial for that lip gloss there. And let's see, what else did I do? Did I do anything else? Well, you know, of course I put on my blush, and you know, I love blush. I love it. I love blush because it's pink and it just pops off your skin. Because every lady needs to have some blush, because I heard on one of them TV shows that that's one of them things that attracts men. And so ever since I was little bitty, I was using blush whenever I could. I'd go sneak it out of my mama's drawer, in her dresser drawer, because that's where she would hide it from me, because I would get in it all the time and I'd tear it up. So I would go in and I would get that, and then I would make sure I snuck it good enough and just put it all over. And then I would just put it right back in her underwear drawer where she kept it. And she didn't think that I knew where it was, but I did. But that's what I did. And then she never knew the difference. Never knew the difference. Now, I don't know how in the world she didn't ever see, you know, that I was that much more beautiful after I went in there and dug in that underwear drawer. But she didn't. So I never got in trouble whenever I snuck it. But if it was out and she knew I got into it, I'd be in trouble. Hang on a minute. Okay, sorry, my hair was about gone. Oh, and look at my bangs. They're sticking out over there. See there? See there? I'd never cut my bangs if I'd known it was going to do that, and it does that to me all the time. But anyways, I think, oh, now look at there. I got some of that on my computer things. Oh, yeah, I need to wipe. Hang on, let me wipe that off before it dries, because it's so good it'll dry on there, and I'll never get it off. Okay, but anyways, I got me my blush. And I got me my Moodstruck Addiction Palette number 2 on, with a little bit of number 3. And then I got my eyebrows done up, because you got to have eyebrows, honey. And I don't normally have eyebrows because I plucked them all out. They ain't there. I don't have good eyebrows, so I have to put some on, okay? And then what I do is I do that contour and stuff. Have you watched some videos on how to contour? I mean, they're spectacular. I just take one of these right here. This right here is Philip. See him? This is Philip right here. You know, and I got, like I told you a while ago, this is Scarlet, because she's got, you know, she's got this right here. Right, go across there. And then she's also got a little bit of, you know, this right here where you can kind of go like that. But this is Philip, and Philip is a go-to guy, I'm telling you. And he just goes in like this with some of that dark contouring. We'll do this here, and then me and him do this right here, because he knows what a man likes with that contouring. Makes pretty. So take it from him, Philip here. I name all my stuff. I name everything, because I feel like if you do, you connect to it better. But I use that for my contouring, and then I take this thing here. It's called a kabuki brush, and it's, I don't know how come they call it that. I don't know. If it has something to do with, you know, how, I don't know why they call it that. I've always looked at them and I thought, why'd they call them kabukis? Because it don't look like nothing. Like, I mean, if you break the word down, it's ka and buki. And it, like, if you look at it, it kind of is like a book. And this don't look nothing like a book to me. And I don't know nothing that's named ka. And then the E on the end. Maybe the E is, cause, see, it's got a little E on it. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't know what K and Book. I don't know what the K and Book is. I don't know. Maybe because when they go in, they go boop. I don't know. Maybe that's what they do. Or maybe that's a face you make. You know, sometimes I think I do make that face. Boop. And yeah, I bet that's what it is. And then that E from the Kabuki E. There's the E right there. Okay. But anyways, I put that blush on and it just makes it. It makes it. Let me tell you, it makes it. Okay. Well, I think I'm at the end of my video. I think I am. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But I just wanted you to look at my look. My husband, he is going to love this when he gets home. I see sometimes he works late. A couple times a week, and because he has to do these weldings with he works at a college, and it's over in, well, I don't know where it is exactly. I haven't really ever visited, but yeah, he works with these weldings, and they make these weldings. So that's what he does. And when he comes home, he don't want to look at no man who's in this welding's outfits and stuff, and he, you know, he wants to get out of the heat and out of that, you know, all that kind of stuff, and he wants to come home to the fire. So, and I'm the fire. And so when I'm done up, it's like I'm smoldering, and he likes that because it's not the same kind. It's not really hot, but I'm hot, you know, because I've got this smoldering off of me. But anyways, I think I'm done. And let me move my thing out of the way here so I can find my starter button. Sometimes it's real hard to find, and when it's like that, you know, it makes me look funny when I'm looking at the corner of my eye because I'm trying to find the stop button. You know, like here, I'll show you. Like when I do that. See, I'm looking for it right now. And I found it. See, now that's funny looking, and I think that's just, you know, you don't want to look funny. You don't want to look goofy or nothing, okay? Alright, now we've got it at about 37 minutes here, and I think that's just been way too long, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say bless y'all, and I want y'all to have a good night, and I want you to think about glitter, and I want you to think about, you know, shiny fabrics and stuff like that, and purple, because like I said, Younique is purple, and that's one of my favorite colors. And also, like I said, it's like them chakra things, you know, they say that's like that eyeball up here, and it's purple, because you're at the top of your game. You're at the top of your game, and that means that you're completely centered, you know, like in the center, like in the center, okay? And that means you're good to go. You're good to go. Okay? It's kind of like back here. I got all this purple back here. And that's how come I have that, baby. Because it makes me have good vibes. Because purple is my color. Alright? Purple. Okay? Y'all need to try some purple because it'll make you a lot happier. Alright? And even some glittery purple will be good. Like some of that shiny, you know, that clear stuff. I guess maybe that's that organza stuff, and it's got like glitter in it. If you did some purple with some glitter, and then maybe you got yourself some purple lacy stuff. Well, that's a story for another time, and I'll talk about that later. But okay, I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Okay, well, you have a good night now. Okay, God bless you, and I'll be putting you in my prayers. And I love you, and hearts and kisses, and hugs, and teddy bears, and kitty cats. Cause oh gosh, I love cats. You know, they're so furry. And you can put them diamond collars on them and stuff, and oh, they're just so soft. I mean, it's like velour. You can, when you pet them, it's like velour. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here now. Okay, I love you. Okay, and I'll see you later. All right, bye bye, honeys. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye.